Hello, my friends. You might have heard of the Danish hygge, but do you know the word mys? It's the Swedish art of coziness. Candlelight is an important part of mys. And companionship with friends and family. And of course, spending time in nature. Hi everyone, hello! It's December now and Christmas time, winter are approaching very, very quickly. And I thought I'd give you a little life update, tell you a bit what's been happening in the last couple of weeks. I think I should start by going back at the end of October. My parents visited, my parents and my grandma, and we spent a few days, almost a week together in Sweden. That was very, very nice. Of course, I do miss them a lot when I'm so far from home or so far from where I've grown up. And we just spent a couple of days together. Quickly after my parents visited, it was Halloween and Alla-Helgensdag, which is a day or a kind of a celebration here in Sweden, where it's very custom or tradition to put little candles on all the cemeteries around the churches, and that's always a very beautiful thing to look at. Then later in November, pretty much at the end of November, I finally got everything ready in my garden, prepared for winter. Finally had the last few touches, did the last few things that I had to do, and I have filmed a couple of days for you, and I'll show you the video now. Hi! It's a pretty cold day and I need to prepare everything here now for winter, for snow, for frost, for temperatures below zero. I have to have a look at the water here and all of this that needs to be done before the winter arrives with full force. And yeah, I'm taking this gray but rainy day today to just get stuff done. And yeah, I'm taking my camera with me, and the first thing I want to do is I bought a couple of days ago, can you see that? Yeah, I bought this sled. It's pretty old, pretty rusty here. It's rusty, but it's old, and I bought it for just 200 Swedish crowns. It's pretty cheap, I think, for an old sled. And yeah, I need to find some place to store it, because it is not quite so cold yet that I can go with it on the roads. I need snow for it. But yeah, I'm very excited that I have found this. I hadn't seen this before I came to Sweden. I hadn't seen this before, but it's something that you can stand on those two iron things there, and then you can make your way down a snowed street or path. I'm very excited to try it. Very looking forward to the winter. One more reason to look forward to the winter now. Yeah, but I'll find a place to store it for now, because I don't want the rain and wet weather to destroy the very old wood here. Okay, I'll do that. I'm a bit torn, because the place where I store everything for winter sports like skis and stuff, I have it upstairs, and I don't want to bring it up there and then just in 1 month get it down again when there's snow here. I'm a bit torn. Should I bring it up? Yeah, I guess. I guess I bring it up and get it down again in 1 month. Okay. So the next thing I need to do is to get this outdoor shower all ready for winter. I don't want to have water in there and then freeze and burst the hose, burst the shower itself. So yeah, this needs to be emptied. I'll check. No, it's empty already. That's good. So I just have to get the hose inside, and yeah, I will do that. It's really so cold today. Or since I live here in Sweden, I'm not so sensitive, or I don't care about the cold. The cold doesn't bother me so much. But I don't know, today it's just, I need gloves. There's a little window to our cellar. I didn't show you yet, I think. It's time to close this up. too, because we don't have any heating in there. So there is the water heater, the thing that heats up our water. So this kind of keeps this whole room pretty frost free. It's good, but not if the window is open in winter. So good time now to go and close this window up. Yeah, behind me here is the window. I will put this blanket in front of it, so that's another like protection against the frost. Because, yeah, as I said, we don't have heating here, but we have our water in here, so it needs to not freeze. It's very important that this room doesn't freeze. So it's actually very good that the washing and dryer machine are here, because they produce some heat as well. So yeah, we just have to insulate this window, and then it's all good. I feel like we had a better solution last year, but I don't remember. But it will be okay for now, and when it gets really cold, like minus 10 degrees Celsius, I will have to make that better somehow. But for now, that's enough. And yeah, I'll disconnect the hose here, the one I use for the shower. Okay, in the same sentiment or the same topic regarding water, we have a place where we store rainwater in spring and summer, because yeah, sometimes it gets dry and we need to water our plants here. And yeah, this water too, that has to go now. It needs to go because it could freeze, and I haven't been here after the last storm, and some of the plants there are now lying down because of the wind. Something very strange happened, I think. When I emptied this out, it was just filled up till about there. A couple of days ago it rained pretty heavily, and the water wasn't there. That's strange, but do you see this? This bucket here, this usually stands there with this heavy chain of iron in, and usually it's filled with water too, and now it's there and it's empty. And there, the big bucket with water, with rainwater, was also empty. What's going on here? That's very strange. In my mind, I just can't think that somebody needed water here and used the bucket. Very mysterious. Very strange. I guess I'll put the bucket back, and I just wanted to quickly maybe clarify. I think I didn't explain it very well in the video. The thing is that the big water bucket where we collect our rainwater, it's really not broken. I checked it; it's really not broken. So there was only like this bit water left after days of very heavy rain. And at the time when I filmed this video, I just couldn't find an explanation for it. And also this smaller bucket that had moved, it might have looked like it has been moved by the wind or something. But I can tell you, 2 years with very heavy wind and storms, sometimes the bucket didn't move a centimeter. And now it was like standing somewhere else. It wasn't rolling around, but standing somewhere else. So that made me really, thinking that someone had been there. But actually, the best explanation I have now for it is that maybe a moose has gotten used to drinking, because the big water bucket had been open for all of fall or all of autumn. So maybe deer or moose have gone to our water buckets as a water source. And that could very well be, because there are not so many lakes directly near our house. So maybe, and I could imagine that if a big moose gets his nose into this smaller bucket and just moves with it, maybe he moved it, or a moose moved it. Just wanted to clarify that it was very strange, but yeah. Anyway, back to the video. Simba's staying inside where it's warmer. Okay, the next thing I want to do is... Okay, what are the words? Let me think. Okay, in the video where I showed you my garden, I showed you that there in the birch trees over there, we have a place where we can put our hammocks in. We have this still on the trees, and in winter we won't lie in the hammocks, so I can take this down too, and give the trees some rest. I feel like I can already smell snow in the air. I hope not, because although I really love the winter, really love the winter and snow and stuff, this year I like the autumn so much. It's so alive in a way. It's like you can see everything is almost all the leaves have died and it's almost all asleep now, but there's this hint of life and energy still in the air, and I don't want to let that go yet. But yeah, well, there's nothing I can do, and when the snow comes, I'll be happy, so happy. So yeah, I don't have to worry about it, I guess. But yeah, it's funny, because in November I just can't wait until Christmas and winter and snow. But this year, this last bit of energy, I'm kind of clinging on to it, but yeah. So that's done. It's good. It's nice. It's nice to be busy, even in the darker months. Busy outside, doing just whatever task gets me outside and forces me to spend time outdoors. It's a task I like. Every task that gets me outside is one that I really enjoy. And yeah, I'm I'm actually learning that beforehand. So sometimes I guess you know that too, when you have some tasks that you just don't want to do, and when you do them, you kind of realize that they're fun. I'm starting to learn now that all the tasks outside, I can beforehand appreciate them, and when I know it's a task outside, I can, even before doing the task, I learn to know that it's no good just not doing them. It's so enjoyable to do them actually when they're outside. So yeah, just things that I'm learning. But yeah, I almost forgot I have to care for my rose. Yeah, okay, that's something else I need to do. It's actually getting dark already. It's crazy. There's still down the thing for the hammocks. I'm getting more comfortable every week just talking to the camera, and yeah, that's nice. It's fun to see, like, when you can watch yourself have some progress in a way, because the first videos I did, no way I could have talked to the camera, and now, like, directly when doing something, it's something else. And yeah, now it's just much easier already because I've done it a few times now, and it's fun. Progress. It's great. And now the last thing for today is getting some greenery on my roses, or my one rose plant, and protect it from the winter cold. And that's it for today. It's getting too dark already, and I'll continue tomorrow. Hey, good morning. It's another day. Pretty cold again. I want to cut some more grass, and hopefully then today I can be done with the garden winter preparations.
forgot to put on safety goggles, so I'll do that now.
Then it turned December, and December is in Sweden and Germany as well the time to decorate for Christmas. I mean, you can actually do it beforehand, of course, but at least the 1st of December is the date to really make your home Christmassy, Christmas looking. And I did that. I made some wreaths. I look up the word. For the tables in our house, where we can put 4 candles in, because it's very customary in Germany at least to every Sunday before Christmas to light another candle. So the first Sunday in December usually, or end of November, you light 1 candle in this circular thing and then you can all week light this 1 candle, and when the second Sunday in usually around the start of December, the second Sunday you can light the 2nd candle, and then you can then from then on light 2 candles and then 3 candles, and the last Sunday before Christmas you can light the 4th candle, and you can, like the last few days before Christmas, you can have all 4 candles lit on this little table decoration. And yes, I did that. It was very, very nice to be able to do this from our own tree branches, of course. And yeah, it's also a custom in Germany, and I think it's known almost in a lot of parts around the world already. But a German tradition is the Advent calendar. It's a calendar where for every day from the 1st of December until Christmas, you can open a little door or a little present or something like this. And yes, of course, I decorated my home with one of those too. And yes, I actually also decorated a Christmas tree. And I'll show you now how I did all of that. think this was everything. I need to go inside because Simba is very, very cold. Oh, yeah. I get him inside now. And I hope you have a wonderful December. I hope you have wonderful days, maybe already a wonderful Christmas time. And I'll see you with another video before Christmas. But yeah, have a wonderful day. And thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.